Spotlight is the new film, which stars, multiple actors: Michael Keaton, Mark Ruffalo, Rachel McAdams. This movie centers about a real life story with these, Catholic priests and what they've gone through with these children, or I should say, what these children have gone through with these priests. And if you remember seeing any of this on the news, you already know what this movie is about. And yes, this movie is not your typical ordinary movie. Okay, this is not a movie you can just go see, get a tub of popcorn and enjoy. This is a more heavy film. Okay, this is not everybody can watch this. This movie doesn't sugarcoat anything. It really just lays out what happened. The stories you get from like witnesses and victims and everything. It's just put out there is like letting the whole world know what happened. I don't know how much of this was actually true in the film compared to real life situations, but what the movie presented me show like an idealistic side of it, and really this movie was pretty good as a film. Like what works the best is the performances. You have Batman's Michael Keaton. He is another great movie after Birdman. He just he's like the leader of this this news article organization, the Boston Globe, I think it is, and he gives another great performance in here. Mark Ruffalo also shines. I love the type of character he was in this. He didn't seem like like just Mark Ruffalo. I felt like he really went into this role, and I really wanted him to win. He was going around asking questions, getting rejected, and then eventually succeeding with what he could get, and I wanted to see him come out on top. Rachel McAdams does a terrific job too. She's come a long way from those other movies she's been. I don't say she's a terrible actress, just what she's doing now with being in True Detective, being into her dramatic side of her acting. It's just getting even better. I loved her in this movie too. They were some of the standouts in this film. I know you got like Mad Men's John Slattery, you got Liv Schreiber, you got all these people. They all work as a unit, and they work, and the chemistry, I felt it. This movie works a lot with what these guys and girls were given with, and you can actually tell like this was like a true story. And there's sometimes there has to be some good times in this film, but really it's an emotional roller coaster. And once you start getting more of what happened in the film, you really are like, my goodness, why isn't someone not doing something? And they point that out in the film, and I'm glad that everything came to what it could have been. Whatever was settled, glad it was what the aftermath, the result ended up being. In this movie, in a drama aspect point of it, I really loved it. I enjoyed it. It kept me invested throughout the whole film. I'm gonna have to give this movie an A. I wouldn't be surprised if it's nominated in any awards this year or anything, Academy Award or whatever. It was that good. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you think. Your opinion is always, I like to hear in the comments below. Roland Empire, do as always, laugh, smile, repeat. Peace.